Guys, I just finished my second hearing with Blake Lively's attorneys and the judge here in Florida, and we need to talk. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I firmly believe, my belief, that Blake Lively's attorneys are attempting to punish me as an example to try to discourage others from reporting negatively about their client, Blake Lively. They are just creating this unnecessary burden, these ridiculous requests. They are currently attempting to expand the scope beyond what Judge Lyman himself made clear. They want my communication not only till the 18th of February, but till now. It's just absurd against my rights as a journalist. They are trying to attend to demand that I'm not a journalist. And the whole thing is just really frustrating. Now, I want to say I am feeling very good about my judge. I want to point out specifically that I think the judge is doing a great job really trying to understand the case, because let's be clear, this is a very complicated case. It's been going on for a long time with a lot of pieces to the puzzle and on the docket. And, this is a topic that she even admitted she hasn't done a lot here in Florida, this freedom of speech type of with a journalist and a celebrity like this. She's trying her best, and I think she's doing a good job at really understanding it all and, doing what the process is. So there are steps of this process that I saw a lot of you sort of complaining about, and don't give them this. We know. I'm well aware. There are people you told me to reach out to. You're probably already in the comments saying I know. We are aware. I promise you, my lawyers and I are on top of it, and we're doing everything we can. And yes, we are in touch with an organization. I don't want to say too much because, again, you guys got to understand, I don't give everything out. I don't want to just tell everything. But yes, please assume we know what we're doing and we know who else to organize. And I'm confident still. They haven't broken me. They are not going to break me. They will not get my sources. But at the same time, I really want to continue to be transparent with all of you. I wish these hearings were public because they should be. I want you guys to know this is a very important ruling that this judge has on her desk. And I hope and I do believe she's going to do the right thing ultimately. But to get there, there's a process. And I do believe Blake's team is making that process as complicated and just as tough and as burdensome as possible. And so in that regard, Blake, congratulations. You've annoyed me and frustrated me. I really do think that's part of their goal, but I think it's going to ultimately explode in their faces because there's nothing there. I've never hid this, guys. There is news gathering information that I am going to protect till my dying breath. I am a journalist. I will defend that right to my dying breath. And they're not going to get anything, even if they were to get it all, they're not going to get anything they're accusing. And what worries me is they're just doing all this pomp and circumstance to create doubt, but also they're going to imply that there were things that were deleted, which there aren't. They're already out there talking about spoliation and people deleting Signal chats, etc. I never used Signal during that period with any of these contacts, with none of my sources. That's not something I've ever used for sources or gathering. I know some do. The president used it, others do, but it's not something I use. So they're trying to use that in this case, I think, to try to gather more than they got in an attempt to paint potentially parties or sources in negative ways is what I really think is what the goal here is. And I'm frustrated only in that, before we can even have the argument of I'm a journalist and, this is all privilege, the judge does need to know sort of, well, what is the communication at hand? There's no organization or group that's gonna be able to sort of stop that. It's how it works. I'm not worried about that. It'll be redacted with all the stuff that, protects what I'm most important about, my sources. And anybody who spoke to me anonymously, that's all going to be protected, guys. I promise. But there's still like a log that needs to be presented of, on this date, had a anonymous source email me. On this date, I had a confidential source call me. Whatever. Like that stuff needs to be all in a what's called a privilege log. And it's annoying, and it's starting to cost a lot of money. And especially if they're going to try to extend the period past the 18th, well, that's going to cost a fortune. It's going to take me quite a long time, given the documentary and the crew members we approached. We approached a lot of people to try to get that information. So I'm hoping and I'm feeling confident that this judge will do the right thing. We have another hearing next Friday as well, as we are preparing sort of the legal documents to prepare. And I'll shout out to my lawyers, Jack and Dave, doing a fantastic job at Manny Gordon. A lot of you said some really ignorant, stupid comments, and you guys really just don't know the whole story. So please stop assuming you do. We are working on things. We are talking to other big organizations, guys. I don't know how else to get that to your head, but I just can't talk about it yet. Okay. So please just understand we're on it. What I wanted to make this video is just to update you on that, but also just to sound the alarms of this is chilling what she's trying to do to me. And it is becoming burdensome, and they're trying to play like it's not. Meryl, her attorney's out there trying to play like to the judge. Well, it's not that burdensome to go get all this correspondence. Yes, it is. I got two staff members. We're Popcorn Planet, like 3 people here. And all of this stress affects the work, the output. I can't put as much because I have to spend time busy work gathering stuff that I suspect they already have, which I shouldn't even have to do. And all this stuff, and they just get to play like, no, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. On top of that, I with permission from her, Kim's like not well right now. She was in the hospital this past weekend. Now, this stress has not helped her. It's not helping her recoup. And that is starting to bother me. The levels that Blake and her team will go to unnerve us and bother us, and dare I say, harass us, it's getting to a point that I'm getting severely pissed off. This whole thing should have never even gotten to this point. And I'm talking about the whole case, in my opinion, but my part of it is nothing. It's a nothing burger, but they want to try to make it seem like it's a nefarious burger. And look, because I'm trying to protect sources. And the whole thing is just ugly. It is ugly. It is wrong, in my opinion. It's chilling. And I wanted to make sure you guys were aware and prepared, because look, I'm not taking this lightly at all. I am reaching out and am currently in talks with many organizations. So guys, just be patient. Be patient. There's a plan. They aren't going to win this. They aren't going to win this. I'm incredibly confident. And on the weird off chance that they do, they're not going to get anything. They're not. This whole thing is insanely silly. And I refuse to let them kick me down. I refuse to keep letting them stress Kim. Kim, stay strong, be well. All is good. We're channel is here. You guys are thriving. You guys are going to help continue us. We're going to be live this afternoon in like an hour or two to celebrate Halloween and talk about some updates regarding the case. But I wanted to give you this sort of fully transparent update of what things happened today, that I am frustrated. I'm still positive. I do believe in my judge. I think she's doing a great job. I'm frustrated with Meryl, Blake's attorney. I do believe like she's misleading and over exaggerating and doing things to get her side across. And I think she's overstepped. Personally, I really do. And I'm talking also broadly on the case. Blake's teams, I feel like, are gaslighting all of us. And I'm hopeful though that this judge is going to start to see it as they have to go do more and more research to really understand what this case is about. So that's what I wanted to give you the update on. Stay tuned. We're not done. It's still happening. Here's what I could use though, if you really want to help. Hey, get my new shirt. Subpoena this. Subpoena this. You can go to the website, click on new items in the merch store, and you can pick up your own way to support of subpoena this, because we will fight back. We will not give up. All the merch store in the store will help tremendously. And yes, you can also still give to our Give, Send, Go, because look, she's just trying to drain me. She wants to drain me and stress us and make us make less content. People don't understand this amount of money between the documentary and the lawyers. It's been gone months ago. So anything you can send there helps. But now, there's more costs because of the lawyer. There's more things. And it's not my attorney's fault by any stretch of the imagination. It's because Blake wants to anything she can. I really firmly believe she wants to use me as an example to get other reporters out there to shut up. This is what happens if you come after us. And even though I'm a much smaller fish in this pond regarding, the journalists in the New York Times and TMZ who get an immense pass, I will not back down. I will stand up for all my fellow journalists, independent journalists out there, and defend my sources as long as it takes. I have to do it, guys. I have to do it. And I know you want me to do it. I'm not giving up. We are not giving up. So thank you to everybody who stepped up. Thank you to everybody who's already donated or will donate now, who will support or like or share or buy a shirt, all of it. Thank you so much. You can tag them if you want as well, to thank them as well and reiterate how important it is. Their involvement could potentially be, because stay tuned. But thank you for all you just hear me out and being here and supporting the other videos and everything we do. It's a lot we're dealing with right now. It's annoying. Yes, they got that. I got to accept it. But they have not broken me down. They have not broken me or my soul or my ability to fight back. And we will continue to, because of you guys and your support and everything. So thank you. Happy Halloween. Stay tuned. We'll be live in a couple hours, I think. So make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the bell for all alerts. Leave your comments down below. We got a lot more, including this and others, to talk about. Some other filing updates. So please stay tuned. Thank you guys so much, and support right there. You can click on the right there to the Give, Send, Go. Click that icon. Support if you can.